You take money out of the equation, for most of you, the majority of your lack consciousness will go with it. And you could do it pretty easily because you are getting the sense of what vibrational currency is. And you're getting the sense of the power of that receiving mode and what it will yield to you. You know, you have to let your reasoning mind show you that there must be more to the attraction of financial remuneration than you've been thinking, because there are a lot of people working really, really hard and not becoming prosperous. And there are a lot of people who don't work that hard who are magnificently prosperous, because it's a vibrational attraction thing, you see. So many people have an expectation that that $500,000 is not going to come to them today. So today isn't the day again. And then today isn't the day again. And then today isn't the day again. But we want you to acknowledge that there may be too much resistance on your trail, on your path, for you to let that money in right now. You could let a feeling of freedom in. You could bask in the understanding that you're free to choose. And you could bask in the feeling of freedom that nobody creates your own reality. And you could bask in the feeling of freedom that you and you alone establish your point of attraction, and that everything responds to that. So you could shift the way you feel, and you could have the feeling of prosperity. And if you do that often enough, you will have practiced a vibration that holds you steadily in that place where money has to flow to you in powerful fashion. Your inner being is just flowing. Here's how it works, because there's no assertion. We've not had this conversation before. You were source energy before you came into this physical body, and still are. A part of you became this physical personality, but the larger part of you is still this source energy. So there is a circle that is you, that includes the non-physical and the physical. So you are one, the non-physical and the physical. So the physical you decides that you would like some things, and you throw it into your vortex, and the non-physical you finds a vibrational alignment with it and becomes it immediately. So when your inner being is attracting the things that you desire, it feels like your inner being is giving them to you, but what your inner being is really doing is attracting them to the bigger part of you through you. Did you get that? Your inner being is not asserting the well-being that you're asking to you. Your inner being is drawing what you're asking for to the larger part of you, which is your inner being. And so what you want is being drawn to you by your inner being, who's drawing it through you. So the way that plays out is everything that you want, your inner being is focused upon it and flowing ideas and information and possible paths. And when you accept that, then you never again will feel shortage consciousness of anything, because your inner being and all this resourceful stuff that you want to call, we call it non-physical, sometimes you want to call it God. In other words, the blessings are raining down all around you. And once you begin to understand this, then you put yourself in that place, you release some of the filters, and you let yourself be the receiver of more of it more often. And then you just feel freer and freer and more empowered and more blessed and more worthy and more happy and more sure-footed and more eager, and nothing gets you down because you know it always is working out for you. And now you're just enjoying the journey the way you intended to, and now you're the deliberate creator that you wanted to be, and you're enjoying the contrast because it helps you clarify, and you love the feeling of molding yourself into vibrational alignment with it, and new ideas keep hatching, and you just keep feeling better and better. And the older you get, the younger you are, the better you feel, the more vital and vitality that you have. And you just defy all the odds of the way most people who have lived this long are living, because you're just high on life and eager about more. You are the physical embodiment of source energy. This world has given me so much freedom to think. Understanding law of attraction, I'm way ahead. I'm light years ahead. I've left shortage consciousness almost completely behind.